Gus got you within one goal. What's the feeling among the guys at that point in the game?
Well, it felt great. Obviously, I thought we played a pretty good second and third. First, I didn't think we had our legs, but we got going in the second, and we found a way to get back in, and then we felt like we gave up a lot of out-man rushes, but I got to find a way to make two more big saves.
Especially early on. Could you see what led to those odd man rushes early on?
Just mental mistakes, I think.
Overall, after last night especially, did you feel you came out the way you wanted to as far as a start as a team?
No, I mean, we know in this room we got better and as a whole, but we, like I said, I think we regrouped in the second and third, and we came up short. But it's tough when you're 2-0 against a good team like this. That's feeling really good. It's gonna be tough to come back at the game.
In one, what was the overall mood on the bench at that point in time, guys?
Yeah, no, we're coming there, and right before they score the fourth goal, Mo's walking down there in the middle to make it 3-3. Just misses the net. Usually he scores from there. But we can't start the game like we did today. We had a bad first, and Bernie kept us in that game from the start. And I don't know why our heads wasn't really into it. We made some mental mistakes and cost us in the end.
Heck of a pump fake you made on your goal. How did you see things unfold with that play?
Yeah, no, I got the puck from Jensen, and I just felt that I didn't really have his shooting lane, so I tried to fake it first. And if it's not a goal, if Abby's not in front there, the goalie doesn't see it or anything. So give Abby credit there.
Gustav, what stands out right now, it seems like you guys are generating chances, but just not being able to find the net these last 3 games.
Yeah, I think we've talked here last couple of games. We're in zone, but we're not really getting in front. I thought today we actually did a better job. We had some scrambles in front where we could have put the puck in the net, but their goalie made some nice saves too. So gotta keep going.
Today thrives on.
It seems to be the story this season that every time you guys gain a little confidence in November, the 3-game winning streak, something comes along and you lose it.
Yeah, it's a tough thing to get back. When you lose confidence, you gotta work. Work as hard as possible, and once you get it, you got to continue to do things right. I think as a group, we want to make sure that above anything, we're going out and working hard. And I don't think the last few games we've put together 60 minutes of hard work, but also playing smart. We just when you're not, like I said, when you're not scoring a ton of goals and you're struggling to score, you got to keep them out of your net. And the best way to do that is make sure you're good defensively. You're not giving up easy chances, 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, those sorts of things.
Gus gave you a lot of credit for his goal with the net front presence you created with the traffic in there. How did you see that play develop, and what were you trying to do?
Yeah, that's what I like to do, and my job is to try to be around the net and make it hard on their goalie and make sure he stays back in the net. And Gus is a good player. He's got a great shot and very creative. And when I play with him, he's just got to be ready at all times. But when he gets the puck around that hash mark area, if I can, get in front and try to take the goalie's eyes away. A lot of times, if he doesn't hit me, it's going to go in. So he's a good player. He's been playing well for us this season. So when I get a chance to play with those guys, or just in general, I just try to focus my game around the net as much as I can.
Let's talk about the game tonight. Have you disappointing in that respect?
Yeah, sure. I thought we had a tough start in the first period. We weren't really there, and that's something that can happen. And I thought we came out better in the second and had some good chances, and we almost came back, but a couple of tough bounces, and it's in our net. So they have a good team and really skilled players up front. So, it's bad by us not being ready from the start.
Is that maybe all the more, especially so after yesterday, that you guys didn't respond better?
Yeah, I don't know why it's that way, but it's really frustrating and disappointing that we gave away the first period. Really, we've had a couple of games now where we've come out flying at the start, but today was not good enough, and they were all over us. So, it was a good sign that we were able to bounce back and still be in the game, but obviously it's really boring that we lost.
A couple of guys were saying a lot of mental mistakes led to early odd man rushes on their behalf. What leads to those sort of things in the team game?
I mean, in the offensive zone, our third guy has to stay over there. Third guy, it's as easy as that. And once you're above him, you got to stay above him. We can't let guys skate by us. And I mean, not in some situations we weren't even battling. So I mean, everybody's just gonna look themselves in the mirror, and I mean, we gotta play better on Tuesday.
Brutal start, not nearly good enough. I thought as the game went along, I thought halfway in we started playing with way more jam and way more competitiveness and way more like we have for the last month. The start to me, mentally weren't ready to go. We gave up more outnumbered rushes in that period than we have in a long time in multiple games. You can't give up outnumbered. I mean, I thought Bernie was great. If Bernie wasn't great, we would have been down 4 or 5-0 heading into that. We almost got away with it, to be honest with you. We almost got away where we might have been down only 1-0. So that's inexcusable, not even close to good enough. Again, I thought we were better as it went along. We obviously had a chance to tie it there late, but we can't be a team that does that. We can't spot teams 2-0 on the road because mentally we don't want to think.
You kind of alluded to more mental mistakes than physical mistakes.
Yeah, it was total mental. Like most of it was either, it was all outnumbered rushes for the most part. A little bit on the D zone, maybe one where we didn't want to come back and stop the way you're supposed to come back and stop, like we've worked on 100 times here in the last little bit. But standing at the blue line as a demon, watching guys go by it, not good enough. Tracking back, picking up the wrong guys, not good enough. I didn't honestly think they were particularly hard reads. I think sorting on tracks is one of the hardest things in the NHL today, but I didn't think these were particularly hard reads. So we just had a bunch of guys, in my opinion, that's whose brains weren't going at a high enough level.
Sometimes it's about facing a team who's playing well and they're certainly clicking, but it doesn't sound like.
No, I didn't. They're playing good hockey, but that's whatever. Everybody plays good hockey in this league. They've certainly been hot, but not the mental decisions we made early were no good.
Does it seem like every time this season, it seems like the team has gained some confidence? It gets lost fairly quickly again. I mean, you had the little 3-game winning streak, you won in November, and then.
Yeah, I can't answer why or what. I know for sure that I thought we've been playing good hockey for a month and a half, or whatever. I don't know, 20-some games, and then with that, come out of that, and you get a 3-game winning streak. The last couple of games we played, we certainly played good enough to win. I think we outchanced the other team in both games. We came out and had real good first periods. Tonight was something I haven't seen in a while, and it can't happen with our club.